What's up, guys? Welcome to Sports Talk 101. And in today's video, which is a small preview prediction, I do apologize for the last few weeks of, it's been some days where, not like, where I've been recording a lot, and it's not been like, I think I skipped some days. I try to get every day, but a lot of things happened within last week or two, so I'm back. I'm gonna get back to recording. A lot of things happening. But I should be hopefully nearly daily. I do apologize. I try to do my best to get out there, but with a lot of these last 2 weeks been really stressful for me and been a lot of things happening. So, anyways, that's not the point. This point of this video is we are gonna do some more prediction video. We'll do some color, but today we'll look at the Big Ten. We'll be wrapping up the Big Ten. Actually, we'll be finishing the Big Ten. There are about three more teams, at least. I think 5 more teams left in the Big Ten, and then we'll do the SEC and then Big 12. On my next two conferences left to do. But as I wrap up the Big Ten, we'll be talking about Wisconsin Badger. That's like Luke Fickell and company over in Madison, Wisconsin. Look, last year was a great season for Luke Fickell. I love Luke Fickell. He was one of the best coaches out there. What he did at Cincinnati, now doing it Wisconsin, and they come out of a really good season. I believe they finished the 2020 season. How did they finish 2020 season? 7-6. Season 6 regular season, 7-6. One of the best season I've seen. Of course, lost the other season, but the best season. This was the best season that Wisconsin's had. And look, Wisconsin's back. Okay? That's another. Other Paul Christ, the previous head coach for Wisconsin, they were a decent team. Okay? When we look at the defense, we look at offense. But when Luke Fickell came in head coach, things turned around. I mean, this team was completely different. But what Luke Fickell doing right now in Wisconsin, and I have high hopes for him. I think this is a good team. This is Wisconsin team that can win the Big Ten. Yeah, actually, I do think they can win the Big Ten. This is a team that can compete now with Ohio State, Michigan, Penn State. Well, then you're also adding Oregon, USC, Washington. It's gonna be hard. But look, if you look at top teams right now in the Big Ten, it's obviously Ohio State, Michigan, Penn State, and Oregon, and then Wisconsin. Right there are the top 6 teams right now in the conference, and then maybe man on number 7. But this Wisconsin team, they have a chance to win it. But now, can they make the playoffs? That's the question. Can they make the playoff? Because this is a team that's capable of making the playoff. But I don't know if they can. See, make the that's the goal. Well, every goal is make a ball game. Well, now Wisconsin most years have made a bowl game. Now the question is, can they make the playoff and win the Big Ten? This team's capable of doing it. Now, can they actually win it? We'll find out in 2024. But it's not going to be easy. But look at the schedule. That schedule's not going to be the schedule. The schedules for every single team is going to be flipped upside down. Prior to this, we used to know about schedule. Now we don't. Because, conference expanding and everything's changing. And when it comes to Wisconsin, 12 players are returning. They got 12 players returning. 5 offensively, 5 defensively, 2 special teams. This team, it's got to figure a way. They will win the Big Ten, and they got, well, first of all, right now with Wisconsin, so they got overcome. They got to overcome the hump of beating Ohio State, Michigan, Penn State, and the big guys. If they want to, if they want to go to the Big Ten, try to win it. And this team is capable. Not to win it. They also keep in mind this Big Ten is going no Big Ten West, no Big Ten East. So 2 top teams will make it to the conference title game, and Wisconsin might be one of those. If they get to the schedule and get to where they want to go, this team's prepared. Odds to win the Big Ten, there are what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9th. About 8,000 roughly. Depending on look at is the bandline now. DraftKings has it at plus 6,500. FanDuel, I believe, has the same number at FanDuel, but mostly between 6,500 to about 8,000 depending on look at. Bally Sports has it at 4,000. It's the only one off. Over under is 7. Okay, the win total for 2024 is 7. Let's take a look at how they're doing. This is also a team I like Wisconsin because this is really good recruiting. But look for doing but finished with 23rd in transfer portal and 23rd in competition. In enrollees, they pick up 22 players. Okay, in sign most of them are 4 stars, a few 3 stars here and there. Many big names that stood out in recruiting. Not really. I mean, I do try best to follow recruiting. They did pretty good in the recruiting process. They did a good job also in the transfer portal. They pick a lot of people. They got Brendan Lane, defensive lineman from Stephen F. Austin, Joseph Griffin Jr., the wide receiver from Boston College, Joey Okla, tail lineman from Illinois, Leighton Nelson, offensive tackle from Vanderbilt, Kaysen Pfeiffer, line snapper from Cincinnati, Tyler Van Dyke, quarterback from Miami, Florida. That's probably the big name in the transfer portal. Jackson Gohan, tight end from LSU. Elijah Hills, defensive lineman from Albany. Tackett Curtis, linebacker from South Carolina. RJ D'Ancy III, corner from Toledo. Jaheim Thomas, linebacker from Arkansas. Terry Walker, running back from Oklahoma. Sebastian Cheeks, linebacker from North Carolina. Terry Henry, wide receiver from Michigan State. And John Pierce from William and Mary. And Julian Roy, linebacker from Syracuse. Let's pull up the schedule. So, because they're usually a good team recruiting wise and transfer portal. So let's pull up the 2024 schedule. I'll show you my screen in a second. Let's share screen, window. Alright. Here is game by game winner or loser for episode game. Well, first we'll go. Here's the 2024 schedule. Remember, the over under is right now 7. They start out week 1 against Western Michigan home game. The following they take on home game against South Dakota. The following weekend they take on Alabama Crimson Tide. Probably the biggest non-con game Wisconsin can have. And to a bye week. I'm gonna tell you right now, this schedule is it perfect? And actually, this is like the best schedule for Wisconsin. If there's any year that Wisconsin could get a really good schedule, this is it. And I'll explain why in a second. They get bye week after bye week on road at USC. This bye week comes at a really perfect time. You are coming off a game in Alabama, but then you're gonna go on the road to USC. That's a perfect bye week right there. Alabama and USC. Then you come home against Purdue, go back on the road, play back-to-back road games at Rutgers and Northwestern, which should be an easier game. Home against Penn State and Iowa. Now this game here, Penn State, if there's any trap game, trap games. So look up schedule. Trap game is, where it falls on the schedule, and it's right between 2 road games between Iowa and Northwestern. I think it's a trap game in Wisconsin. This could be a tricky game. It's home game. By playing Penn State, yes, home game, but it can get a little tricky. Over at Carolina instead of a jump on anything. The other thing with schedule is, it's one thing to say 10-2, what 2 losses are. When I go in this one thing, the other thing is, look, you win games you're supposed to win, lose games you're supposed to lose to, but also win games you're not supposed to win, or lose games you're not supposed to, lose games you're not supposed to lose to. So that's kind of sort of function from it. But when I look at the schedule, like, yeah, this is not easy games, right between 2 road games. And then you got, then after that you got bye week. You're on with Iowa. Bye week. Perfect bye week. Why? Guess who play next weekend? Oregon. Home. A tough environment. Tough game. It's a home game, but that, I can tell you, the Oregon game, Penn State, Alabama game were probably the 3 biggest games that Wisconsin could have. And I would expect those to be night games. Always want them to be night game. Sold out game. Environment is going to be huge. The environment of Wisconsin, it's one of the toughest places to play in the Big Ten. One of them. Of course, Michigan's there. Penn State, Ohio State. Now you're adding Oregon, another tough place to play. So really, so technically, so it's rated as some tough place to play, but this will be a good game. And on the road at Nebraska, home against Minnesota. I did do Nebraska, Oregon, Penn State, I believe USC. We'll do Rutgers. No, I did New Western as well. Did I do New Western? Okay, list details. No, on videos. I sure I did New Western. Huh? Maybe it's under videos. Anyways, I did do a lot of. I know I did New Western. Okay, I think I have to upload that one. I did do Indiana, Washington. I did do New Western. Go check that out. It should be out, not. But I did tell you New Western preview prediction video. I gotta find out what that is. Oh, here you go. Well, 1 second. I know I'm doing. Sometimes this takes a while for this really covers. There we go. So the black, I'm gonna put it here the first bye week, but the over under is 7. Questions: can they go 7 games? Win 7 more, so 7 meaning if you take over, meaning it goes 8-4 better. The under 7-5 or worse. Let's take a look. Alright. Nope. Wrong one. Home game against Wisconsin. Home against Western Michigan. That's a win. I think you'll be out South Dakota. You're 2-0 handing Alabama. Now this will be a really good game. It's a new game. It's gonna be a really loud environment. You will jump around everything. I think it's a big game. But you play Alabama. The better team than you. Look, could you beat Alabama? Possible. This is a tough environment. I do feel bad about Alabama because this is on the road in Alabama, Wisconsin. It's a tough environment. I expect the crowd to be into it in this game. But you're 2-1 in your first bye week. Come your first bye week to USC. You're going to win. I think you win. You beat Purdue. Not a good team. You beat Rutgers at Rutgers. A win. You have 4-0 head to Penn State. I think this is where you trip up. The trap is right between your Iowa game. Then you'll go back on the road to play with Iowa, which I think is really good defense, not great offense. But you're still with 2 losses heading to the second bye week. You're 2 losses heading to the second bye week. Coming second bye week, you face a really tough schedule. It's home against Oregon, on the road against Nebraska, home against Minnesota. I did the Nebraska video, so you know. Well, I do think you beat Minnesota. I'm going to give you the win there. But unfortunately, you go back up some losses. So you do for the season with 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4 losses, 8-4 right now. 8-4. You make bowl game. Courses can make the Big Ten and make playoffs. Look, Wisconsin could make the playoffs. If they beat Nebraska and will have losses to Penn State, Oregon, and Alabama, and they beat Penn State, they could go like 10-2. They could make playoffs. Can 9-3 Wisconsin make the playoff? We'll see what the committee does. But we'll see. Can Wisconsin make the playoffs? I don't think so. But, you know, I could be wrong. But this is a team that's capable of making playoffs and winning the Big Ten. Or at least making the Big Ten title game. So, 8-4 for Wisconsin Badgers. There you have it. Like and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification button. I'm supposed to go on. Send you out. See you in the video. Peace.